Topic: Urbanization, their problems and their remedies. 1. Disorganized urbanization in one of the biggest reasons for problems associated with urbanization. Examine the issue and discuss the steps taken by government to address the challenges arising out of urbanization. 250 words. The urbanization of India is taking place faster rate than in the rest of the world. The report shows that by 2030, 40.76% of India's population will be living in urban areas, compared to about 34% now. Issues facing by urban areas. But Indian cities are crammed with various problems. 1. Water pollution. Water pollution is a major problem for Indian cities. The survey revealed that 85% of the lakes in Bengaluru had water that could neither be used for agriculture or industrial use. Cities are also facing crisis of potable water due to inefficient management of water storage. To inefficient flood management. Climate change is not solely responsible for increasing incidence of flood in Indian cities. Non-functional land use planning, increasing encroachment and solid waste are also equally responsible. 3. Air pollution. 11 out of 12 polluted cities on the list were in India. Traffic exhaust, factory emission and construction dust, inefficient enforcement of anti-pollution law are causes of air pollution. For lack of affordable housing, the share of rental housing in Indian city has fallen by nearly half over the past 5 decades. Rent control, unclear property rights are the root cause of this problems. 5. Unemployment, better job option creates unemployment in urban areas. 6. Increasing instances of crimes, Indian cities are becoming unsafe, especially for women. As per NCRB report, nearly 39% of all criminal cases in India were recorded in national capital. Lack of implementation of law, corruption among police, lack of stringent punishment are the causes of increasing crimes. 7. Traffic congestion. Traffic jams in Indian cities are frustrating. High population density, underdeveloped public transportation network are taking onus for this. Government's initiatives. Integrated water management policies is one step to combat water scarcity. BSVI fuel norms has been launched to mitigate air pollution. Smart City Mission and AMRUD aim to ensure decent quality of life, a clean and sustainable environment and application of smart solution. Prahan Mantra was Yojana Urban is ensuring affordable Puka house for all by 2022. Swatch H. Murad Akbi in Urban has been launched with a vision of making Indian cities clean. IB's India mission is for generating employment. V. Make in India project for development of urban infrastructure. VI 100% FDI through automatic route is allowed in construction development projects. VII Women Helpline number has been launched to decrease violence against women. Way forward. 1. Enhancing accountability of urban local bodies. 2. Use of modern technology like these road 1 to decrease air pollution. 3. Proper monitoring. Harappan civilization is still famous for its remarkable urbanization. Water management policy in Dora is still pride of our nation. So, present India can learn the lesson from her ancestors for progressive urbanization and to ensure sustainable development goals. Urbanization is defined as movement of population from rural to urban areas. It not only involves spatial mobility but corresponding change in nature, occupation, along with mindsets, attitudes, and beliefs. As per 2011 census, 31.18% population constitutes urban population. The ideology associated with urbanization is called urbanism, which is also called way of life, and this is characterized by features like anonymity, heterogeneity complex, division of labor, individualism, etc. In India, urbanization has led to diverse challenges which are as follows. 1. Housing and slums. As per census 2011, 17.4% of our population lives in slums, which are defined as residential dwellings considered unfit for human habitation as they are overcrowded, poorly ventilated, and lacks essential services required for living. The proliferation of slums is due to absence of housing for the unskilled or semi-skilled workers. 2. Transport. It has direct impact on way of life of workers. Reliance on road transport created problem of traffic congestion and pollution. Transports are affected by location of residential areas in relation to industrial workplace. Hence there is a need of transport-oriented development. 3. Water supply and sanitation. As per various reports, 30% of urban households do not have access to safe drinking water. 13% of urban population do not have sanitary toilets. Lack of safe drinking water and sanitation has led to health issues and economic productivity of labor decreases. 4. Socio-cultural problems. Residential places in cities are always segregated by class, caste, religion, ethnicity. This segregation leads to social tension and results in spatial patterns of communal violence, ghettoization, etc. Due to limited opportunity as compared to demands leads to related deprivation, which gave rise to criminal activities. 5. Environmental problems. Urbanization has led to overcrowding, which causes pollution. In search of places for settlement and industries, deforestation is increasing to satisfy increased demand. Non-eco-friendly ways are used, and ecology is disrupted due to concretization, etc. Government efforts. 1. National Housing and Habitat Policy 2007. The goal was to provide affordable housing for all with special emphasis on vulnerable section of society. 2. HUBCO Housing and Urban Development Corporation to provide specialized attention to infrastructure development and affordable housing. 3. SW80CHH ADHIYA and to clean the surroundings and giving emphasis on sanitation issues. 4. RUB with the aim of providing basic civic amenities like water supply, sewerage, urban transport, parks as to improve the quality of life for all, especially the poor and the disadvantaged. 5. Housing for all by 2020. The government has set 2022 as the target year to realize this objective by making specific initiatives for the promotion of urban housing. Even after so many government efforts, government could not address the housing needs and problems associated with urbanization due to 1. All focus is on land use without taking note of transportation, social, economic need, etc. 2. Government delays, corruption, red tapeism acting as major deterrents in redevelopment process. 3. The development is serving as only vote bank for politicians, hence not addressed seriously. 4. No development in rural areas, which further increased the urbanization. Hence the need of the hour is to address the problem of urbanization seriously by inclusive approach and cascading planning structure. Efficient delivery of services should be the major concerns of urban local bodies. The concepts of hub and spoke model counter magnets need to be increased for overall